Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to a brand new episode of Sky's Beast 2. Thank you very much to supporters, members, subscribers, all the good stuff, including of course an ID8NT and Jonathan Sabate A747, which are members of the channel. And if you want to be a member of the channel and your name to be displayed whilst we play on the whole series, well, the link is on the description below. A couple of things I want to show you very quickly is that we have cows and sheep everywhere, not to show with and horses. My goodness. Okay, well, that's new to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, so very quickly, let me show you very quickly. I have actually made this area bigger as well, so bees are going to be really important to do. But one thing that we need to work very quickly in this episode is to create some type of automation to actually harvest these beehives, because frankly it's just becoming way too much. Let me show you very quickly how we're doing. Look at this, the amount of things that we have, which by the way I'm going to need a few of these guys in here, and that is because we are going to need redstone, and it's a good reason for that. And the reason being is that you know, we could actually make a system here with hoppers, maybe, that we could actually have pointing to a centralized location and to well, to harvest everything from the beehives. But something else that I want to show you guys is this fella here, the vacuumulator. This is pretty cool, and this is something that we are going to make hopefully in this episode, or definitely towards the next one. But that is something that we are definitely going to do. So one thing that we are going to need moving forward as well is going to be redstone. I have a couple on here, as you can see. So let's go to the trusted centrifuge in here that we have already. Let's get cracking, and hopefully we can actually get some of these things going. Okay guys, as you can see, we already have 10. That's going to be 12, more than enough for what I want at this point. We have some honey bottles in here as well, thank you very much. And well, we are going to need a couple of things, guys. Let me show you very quickly. Now the first one, of course, is going to be a couple of dispensers. That is going to be really important that we do that. And we are going to need cobblestone, of course. We're going to need redstone, which we already have, and some bows as well. We have the bows in here, hence why they are already here. We have the redstone. Now, what we need, of course, is going to be the cobblestones, which we have plenty. By the way, I place a couple of hoppers in here as well, just to make you aware of that. Should you been following the channel and you're thinking, what is that? Well, but there are hoppers on the top of the crushers. That's it. As simple as that. Okay, let's create a couple of dispensers, shall we? So I'm going to create one in here. We have 3 beehives, so we are going to need 3 of these things. We already have the levers as well. So with that in mind, I think that would be very important. Let me just get out of here very quickly, or inside here, I would say. What are you doing in here? We have a donkey in here as well. Oh my goodness. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, so not to show you this is going to work the way I want to work in this side, but maybe we can actually make it work in this side, so like that. So the dispenser is pointing towards the beehive, and then we are going to do is place maybe on the side here we can actually place one of these levers, if I can actually do it. There you have it. And then what we're going to need, of course, we are going to have to apply some type of shears in here, so that is going to be important. And with that, we are going, then as you can see now, everything is out ready to collect, so that should be doing, well, pretty much automatically. Now the problem, as I said, that we have is collecting everything around here. Let me put another one in here very quickly, guys, so you understand what I'm trying to say. This is yeah, it's going to be one of those things. I'm going to place it right here. I'm going to switch it on, and once this is ready to harvest, it should harvest. But the only problem that we have is that we don't have a shears in here. So let's grab some shears. My goodness, with the donkeys as well. What's going on in here? Oh my goodness. Let's grab some shears. Okay guys, so we are back with the shears. So let's place the shears in that, and once they are ready to be harvested, it should harvest it. It should do it. Are you on or off? Oh, there you have it. Now we are going to be able to harvest it. So of course, one thing that we are going to need as well is going to be a timer, because effectively what we want to create is a timer to ensure that this level is switched on and off as it requires. And I think the timer, we can actually make it, I don't know, 2 ticks every second, something like that. That could be great to do it that way. In addition to that, the last one is going to be right here as well. I'm going to place the shears in there, and the lever is going to go on there, switch it on, and there you have it. Now we have that collection going as well. So obviously we are going to have to make a different system, because that's not going to be good enough for us. So what we're going to do, well, as I said, I think it's really important that we create this vacuumulated thing. And it's going to be quite simple. In actual fact, we only need this redstone servo, which requires redstone dust and iron ingots, which is going to be easy enough. The difficult things in here is going to be the ender pearl and the tin ingots. But to create a tin ingot, we are going to need to mix two of the, this is a tin B, as you can see here. And what we're going to do, we are going to need a cobblestone B and the diorite B, which we already, or we don't have. And then we are going to feed them, and they're going to make a tin B. So that is the first step that we are going to do in this episode, guys. So what are we going to do? Diorite B. Well, one thing that we can do with the diorite B is actually create a DNA specific for that. And let me show you very quickly. If I go and I put a diorite, and you can see here is the diorite. So we are going to need some diorite, and we have plenty of diorite, because if you remember a few episodes back, we had, there you have it, we have plenty here as well. So I'm going to get those out of there. We have that system in there where we can actually get the diorite very easily. There you have it. So with that in mind, let me place this diorite in here as well. We have empty DNA as well already there. We are going to need the soul campfire to create these things. My goodness, let me see if we can actually do it very quickly. It's going to be diorite. Oh, there you have it. So that's going to be it. Let's get cracking. It's going to be 1 minute. And that is that. So that is going to be sorted. Once we have that B going, then we can actually breed it to create the tin ingot one. So that is going to be the easy part. Oh my goodness, we have a friend in here. Hello. Oh, what's this? Restoration Tom. Resets the repair cost penalty when combined with a tool at a smithing table. Wow, okay, that's interesting, but we don't have any emeralds yet. Thank you for coming. You carry on. Yeah, thank you very much for coming. I'll see you soon. So you keep going. Let me put all these things in here as well, which we are getting so much. Look how many things we got in here. My goodness. My goodness, guys. It's just lots and lots and lots of that. So there you have it. Okay, so what is going to be next? Well, let's wait for that DNA to finish. Let's create a diorite, a tin B. I'm assuming there's going to be that. But then what we're going to need as well, we are going to need a tin B nectar block, which we are going to need diorite honeycomb block and cobblestone honeycomb. And I think that we can actually do that easily and see how that, no, I don't want to change it quite yet, but this is in a sense what we are going to do. We're going to need diorite honeycomb blocks, and we are going to need tin B nectar blocks as well. So I'm assuming this is going to be done. There you have it. Now we have the diorite in there. So we are going to grab our little jars in here. And let's see if we can actually find this thing in here. And with that, wait, where are you going? Where are you going? There you have it. We got it here. So there she is. So that is that. So now what we need is to release her here somewhere. Let's release her here somewhere. It doesn't matter really where. So there's the diorite one in there. So now we are going to need cobblestone, and we are going to need diorite to actually make sure that these guys have a baby. So that is what I'm trying to say. So let's grab very quickly cobblestone, and I'll be with you in a second. Okay, so we have the little thing in here, and we are going to get that one in here, and these two are going to have a baby. I'm expecting that. Come on, guys. There you have it. Now we have, oh my goodness, a little, what is it again? Let me see. Let me see if I can see you. Oh yeah, Team B. My goodness, that is what we wanted. Oh my goodness, that is pretty cool indeed. And as you can see, we need that timer placing here, so can do this automatically. Oh my goodness. See how that goes, guys. But yeah, we need an automated system as soon as we can, really, because this is just getting a bit silly. All right, nighttime is coming, guys. Let's sleep, and I'll see you in the morning. Okay, guys, so the next step, of course, if we want to achieve an ender pearl, is going to be, of course, getting a Enderman. And to get an Enderman, well, we are going to have to follow this recipe. We are going to need empty DNA. We are going to need black dye, which we have plenty of that already because we have the botany black flower, so we can actually make some petals, and then we can actually use the mortar and pestle to make some dye. It's not going to be that difficult. This is going to be the most tricky one, the nether wart. My goodness, the nether wart is going to be a bit of an issue, but there is a way that we can actually get this going very quickly. Of course, you can actually get it through, soul sand and planting them and all that, but obviously we need to get it. And we are not in a position to go to the nether, that is for sure. You can get it through the market as well, but we don't have any emerald either. So there is a way that we can actually make this happen, guys. So I'm going to show you quickly how to do this without the necessity of going to the nether to get the nether wart. Okay, guys, so back again to the recipe. As I said, we have plenty of empty DNA. The black dye is not going to be an issue, and definitely we need the nether wart. But you can actually see the says in there. You can get this from the seed ore. Now, if we go to the JI and actually search for seed ore, it's going to be quite interesting, this thing. And this is exactly what it is, which I already have bookmarked in here. And once we get this going, well, we can actually get in a very useful way. And that is by creating a system where we mix water and lava in the top of a compressed cobble stone or cobble block times 3. So it has to be tripled. So that is something that we are going to do in a second very quickly. So I wonder if we have any of those already created. We have 20 here. That is time 1, as you can see. I'm going to grab all those that we are going to need anyway. And with that, my friends, I think it's time to go to the crafting table and try to do this quickly. So what we are going to do with this? Well, as you can see, we are going to need plenty of those things going. And we are going to do the same right there. And we are going to have 40 at the moment. I don't think that we can make any more. That's compress 1. So now we need to do a compress 2, as you can see. And we are going to need, well, 9 compress 2 to make a compress 3. So yeah, this is going to take, my friends, a bit of a time. So as you can see, we are going to have to work on this for a little while. So I'll be back in a second, guys, when everything is done. We're going to need, as you can see, compressed cobble 2, but we need, compressed cobble 3. So let's make it very quickly. Okay, guys, now we have 10 of these things. Well, there you have it. That's going to be the compressed cobblestone 3, as you can see. My goodness. And, well, we have quite a few of those, actually. So there you have it. We have the compressed cobblestone 3 as well. So going back to the system in here, guys, as I showed you on the last episode, this is pretty much ready to go. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get that compressed cobblestone and I'm going to place it right there. In addition to that, we are going to need lava and we are going to need water. So we are going to grab the 2 buckets and we are going to try to mix them in there. My goodness, it becomes a bit complicated to say the least. So what we need in here, excuse me, ladies, thank you very much. We are going to need a bucket. And can we find any buckets in here? I don't think that we have any here. Although they have to be somewhere. Oh, we have one in here for the starters. And I'm pretty sure that we have a second one somewhere. Because, oh yeah, there you have it. So there you have it. So what are we going to need? Well, let's go for the water first. There you have it. And then we are going to need some lava as well. And with that, my friends, it's time to create this thing. So let's do it very quickly. Okay, guys, so it's pretty much done. The only thing that I needed, of course, is to move back the water a tiny bit and create a hole there in the middle. And as you can see, now we have seed ore. Something else that I strongly recommend you that you do at this point is to get a double chest close by. And the reason being, guys, because this is going to create a lot of stuff. And let me show you in a second. Oh my goodness, another one. There you have it. It's going to give us a lot and a lot of seeds and saplings and all the good stuff. You have another one in here, as you can see. My goodness, look at this. It's becoming interesting. Look, sea pickles. We have acacia saplings as well. Oh my goodness. What we want, of course, is the nether wart, and you can actually easily get them doing this method. So there you have it. We are going to get cracking until we get it, and hopefully it's not going to be long until we can actually get it. We have flax seeds in there as well. Good method, of course, to make lots of saplings, lots of seeds should you want them. All that good stuff. My goodness, my goodness. And I think there you have it. We just got the nether wart in there. So there you have it. That's why it's so important, my goodness, that you have a chest close by, because it's going to fill up very, very quickly. So all the seeds can go in there. We have carrots as well. My goodness, I'm going to need you in here. And I think I'm going to aim maybe for another one. That will be great, just in case there's something happen. And as you can see, it can actually come very, very quickly. But in addition to that, well, we are completing lots of quests as well. And, do this to your heart's contents, guys, because it definitely is a lot to go for. And you can see that we have beetroot seeds as well. My goodness, this is... Oh, we have more... slimy seeds. Wait a second. That's a really good one. I wasn't expecting that. What have we got? Slimy seed. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's something they're really, really interested on. That is for sure. So, I'm going to carry on a tiny bit for a bit longer until I get, of course... hopefully more of these nether warts that we are going to need, and hopefully, well, as we are going to be able to do the things that we need to do. That's what I'm trying to say, guys. So stay put on that one. I'll see you just in a second. Okay, guys, as you can see, well, we have plenty of seeds. My goodness, we have now as well spruce saplings. We got acacia saplings if we want to. If you carry on, you will get the birch sapling as well. We have oak saplings. We have all different types of different good stuff in here that we can actually use. But most importantly, we have now 2 nether warts. And with that, my friends, that means that we can then create, of course, the DNA that we want. And to do that, let me remind myself, we are going to need some black dye. So let's get very quickly to the chest. And I think that we have some black dye here somewhere, or at least we have the definitely. Oh, there you have it. We have one mystical plant in here, which if we place in there, it's going to give us some of those. And what you can do with those things is just plant them in there, and then shift click, as you can see, get the shears. If these guys let me do it, and now you can actually get well, plenty of more flowers. So eventually you can actually get, of course, the petals that you need. And you can see now duplicate it as well. We can go on and on and on to do these things. So with that said, well, we are going to make some dye. And finally, my friends, we are going to be able to have, I'm looking for the mortar and pestle. Oh, there you have it, right there. So with that in mind, let's see if we can actually do it through this window here, which I'm pretty sure that we can. There you have it. And we are going to grab 2 of those. I think that that is how much we need. Let me show. Oh, we need 4 of those. So there you have it. So we are going to have 4 of these things going. There's the petals in there. So 1 and 2. Now we have the 4 as well. And with that, now we are going to be able to create the DNA, which is going to be so important. So let me remind me myself, we need a high temperature, and I think that we are pretty much ready to go, guys. So you know what, let's put everything in there. It's going to be the black dye. You go in there as well. The DNA is already there, the empty DNA. So now we just have to go and create the of course the DNA. Let me stop that very quickly. Or the Enderman, and that is going to be right here, as you can see. So yes, thank you very much. My goodness, and with that, now we are able to summon the Enderman, kill it, and hopefully we are going to grab, of course, the Ender Pearl. My goodness, that is the idea. So hopefully it's going to work for us, my friends. So let's wait for this thing to happen. Okay, guys, something else that we can do very quickly is to get the soul soil, and we can actually place a hopper botany hop in here as well. And you know what? We can actually create, of course, put some nether wart in here to ensure that we have a permanent supply of nether wart. Should you want it as well? Obviously, the 2 that we have is being used, I think. And let me check very quickly. Now we have the DNA here, as you can see. Thank you very much. And yeah, well, now it's time just to summon it. But I just wanted to mention as well that you can actually create the hopper botany pot, and certainly put the nether wart in there with soil that we already have, because we have the recipe here as well. And with that, what you can actually grow it. So if you run out of them, like is in my case, well, you know what to do. You need to go back again in there and try to grab some more of those. Okay, guys, so we are back, and a couple of things I want to show you very quickly. The first one is the cape that I am wearing, and that is because the 15th anniversary of Minecraft, which is a very nice dodge. Thank you very much. If you want to know how to get it, I have a video in somewhere there in the playlist, so you can actually have a look at it. Very, very nice, as you can see. Thank you very much. And something else I want to show you, of course, as well, is, of course, this little oh my goodness, this little type of roof died on in here, because we are going to summon the Enderman in a second. And should he escape from this location in here, where the spawner is, well, we can actually hide in there and try to kill it from there. So what I done in here is just to make a very simple structure in here with a hole in the middle, and because he's 3 blocks tall, I'm hoping, my friends, that we can actually get him quickly. So I'm hoping that this is going to work. So with that in mind, oh yeah, there you have it. There is the Enderman. Thank you very much. And hopefully it's going to, oh yeah, there you have it. Look at this. Straight away, we got the Ender Pearl. My goodness, that was simply enough. My goodness, that was very simple. Okay, so there you have it. Now we can actually remove these things in here, which we are don't to definitely need at all. And you know what? I'm going to grab my ultimate and get all this out of the way. Very quickly, I'm going to leave that in there because I'm pretty sure that we are going to need more Endermans at some point. But now, my friends, we can actually build the vacuumulator, and that is going to happen on the next episode, guys. So we can actually automate these systems in here. So there you have it, guys. I hope that you found this useful. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next daily upload, guys. Until then, take great care.